flicker of light, a private performance for the middle of night. The silver screen shivers, the shadows are tall, his images dance on the back of the wall. He's up in the booth with a ghost in his hand, spinning a story that we don't understand. Oh, it's the projectionist ghost turning the wheel, creating a world that's no longer real. Through the grain and the flicker, the black and the white, we're lost in the dream of a cinema night. The starlet is crying, but her tears have no sound. The reel keeps on spinning round and around. The dust is a curtain, the silence is deep, while the rest of the city is falling asleep. Don't turn on the lights, let the movie play on until every shadow is melted and gone. Frame by frame, calling my name, light through the dust, love into rest. The end. Oh, it's the projectionist ghost turning the wheel, black and white dream. The red is turning purple in the shadows of the hall. The dust is dancing slowly waiting for the light to fall. I'm sinking in the velvet, I'm hiding from the day, watching all the technicolor memories fade to gray. The silence is a blanket, the darkness is a friend, in a theater where the stories never really have to end. Oh, velvet seats and silver dust, a kingdom of the old, a story written long ago that's never been retold. We're sitting in the silence, we're breathing in the past, in a dream of celluloid that's ever meant to last. Can you feel the ghost beside us, leaning in to see the heroes and the villains and the ones we used to be? The exit light is glowing, a tiny spark of red. While the world outside is waking, we are staying here instead. No footsteps in the aisle, no whispers in the road, just the heavy velvet rhythm that we're moving to so slow. Where memories sleep, red and gold, stories told, fade. Oh, velvet seats and silver dust, kingdom of the old, breathing in the past. Feet tall and made of light, she's glowing in the dark. A perfect face, a perfect grace, a cinematic spark. The camera loves the way she looks, the way she hides the pain behind a smile as wide as heaven. washing out the rain. But look into the silver eyes, look behind the glow. There's a secret in the shadows that the lens will never know. It's the silver screen smile, a beautiful lie, painted on the darkness of a Hollywood sky, sparkling like a diamond, colder than the stone. She's loved by all the world, but she's standing all alone. Credits start to wander, the music starts to fade. The makeup and the glamour are the choices that she made. She's frozen in the celluloid, she's trapped inside the frame. A million people know the face, but no one knows the name. So let the lights stay golden, let the dreams stay bright, in the flickering illusion of a long and lonely night. Close up, fade to black, never look, never back, smile. The silver screen smile, beautiful eye, loved by all the The silver screen smile, beautiful eye, loved by all the world. The rain on the screen doesn't wash out the dirt. It's just a gray rhythm for all of the hurt. A shadow in mascara, a streak on the cheek, the language of sorrow that we never speak. The film is so grainy, the edges are torn, the saddest of stories that's ever been born. Oh, it's the black and white tears falling like stone in a theater of ghosts where I'm sitting alone. They don't need a color, they don't need a sound to pull the whole world to the cold, hard ground. Close your eyes for a moment, let the light disappear. There's no difference between the screen and the fear. We're all just a sequence of frames in a row, waiting for someone to finish the show. So let the rain flicker, let the violin cry beneath the vast ceiling of a celluloid sky. The night falling. Oh, the black and white tears falling like stone, sitting alone. Oh, the black and white tears falling like stone, sitting alone. A tiny spark of crimson in a sea of velvet black, the only path that promises to lead the spirit back. It's glowing like a ruby It's burning like a star, reminding me of who I am and where the exits are. But the shadows are so heavy, and the air is like a tomb. I think I'll stay forever in the hollow of this room. Oh, the exit light is bleeding, a dot upon the wall, the only thing that's steady while the silver images fall. A little red reminder in the corner of the eye, between the painted ceiling and the cinematic light. The dust is settling softly on the empty wooden stage, like ashes on the bottom of a long forgotten page. I'm leaning in the darkness, I'm melting in the chair, wrapped inside the silence that is hanging everywhere. Don't follow the reflection, don't listen to the crowd. The exit light is quiet, but it's calling me so loud. Red light, stay bright, don't go, just know, exit. Oh, the exit light is bleeding, dot upon the wall, a little red reminder. Oh, the exit light is bleeding, dot upon the wall, a little red reminder. "12 minutes. The clock on the wall has stopped at midnight again. Dust on the soda fountain, a forgotten glove on a velvet stool. No ice in the glass, just the bubbles rising, 1, Total silence in the foyer. Intermission. The space between the frames, a hollow light, cold marble. Wait for the bell. Wait for the dark to return. They left their coats, they left their names in the lobby. Look at the mirrors, infinite rows of empty faces. The popcorn is cold, the red carpet is a dry river. Don't breathe too loud, you might wake the building. Tick tock, no, still midnight, empty. Intermission. Marble and dust. Wait for the bell. Marble and dust. Wait for the bell. Wait for the bell. Wait for the bell. I found a seat where the shadows are thickest, above the flickering light of the screen. The air carries gardenia and old wood, a scent of a memory I've nearly forgotten. You aren't here, but your coat is a ghost, draped over the railing, catching the glow. The movie is silent, but I hear your voice in every vibration of the projector's low hum. We're suspended in the golden dust, somewhere between the fiction and the truth. a secret kept in the curve of a balcony, written in the silver light of a restless youth. No need for words, no need for the ending, just the perfume and the celluloid dream. Your hand could be here, touching the velvet, right where the red starts to bleed into gray. We're safe in the dark of this lonely theater, 1,000 miles from the reach of the day. The actress is laughing, she looks like a sister I lost in a summer a lifetime ago. But here on the balcony, time is a circle, moving as fast as the shadows can go. Don't turn the lights on yet, let the film run dry. I can almost feel you in the corner of my eye. Stay. We're suspended in the golden dust, a secret kept in the balcony, perfume and celluloid. The light spills down like a waterfall of salt, painting my skin in shades of flickering pearl. I'm leaning forward, reaching for a hand that's made of shadows and 1,000 feet of wire. The actress leans in close, her eyes are oceans, reflecting a world where no one ever says goodbye. I see myself in the curve of her glass bead necklace, a tiny silhouette trapped in a silver sky. Oh, I've got the silver in my eyes tonight. drowning in the glow of a ghost-made light. It's a beautiful fever, a quiet kind of grace, finding my heart in a flickering, distant place. Dust motes are stars in a miniature galaxy, drifting through the beam of the long lost years. Every frame is a heartbeat I've borrowed, every scratch on the film is a map for my tears. The theater is breathing a slow and heavy sigh as the hero walks away into the velvet night. I'll stay in the glow until the reel runs out, wrapped in the safety of the black and white. Becoming the light, becoming the shade. Never let the image start to fade. I'm there, oh, I've got the silver in my eyes, flickering, distant place, ghost-made light. The credits are rolling, a waterfall of names. I know every ending, I know all the games. I've stood in the shadows of 1,000 front rows, watching how the glamour comes and how the glamour goes. My uniform is heavy, my flashlight is dim. I've memorized her laughter and the way she looks at him. A professional witness to a flickering romance, while I'm waiting for the moment, waiting for a chance. But the aisle is long and the carpet is warm in the quietest kingdom that was ever born. I'm the girl in the corner, the one they don't see, watching the silver screen dreams that weren't meant for me. Sweep up the tickets and the whispers they left, a scavenger of secrets, a quiet little theft. Sometimes I imagine the screen starts to blur and the hero turns around and looks for me instead of her. But the lights are coming up, the illusion is thin, and the cold night air is trying to get in. One more reel to rewind, one more door to lock tight before I disappear into the real kind of night. Lights up, curtain call, shadows fade against the wall, almost real. Oh, the aisle is long, kingdom of the worn, dreams that weren't meant for me. The light has pulled its anchors from the floor. The shadows have all gathered by the door. I'm leaning on the railing, cold and smooth, listening to a melody that tries to soothe. It's rising from the darkness, from the pit below, a song that only empty theaters know. No script to follow and no lines to read, just the lonely music that the silence needs. Oh, let the piano play the ghost to sleep in a velvet ocean, dark and deep. Before the morning breaks the silver spell and rings the final lonely harbor bell. The keys are black and white, just like the film, navigating through the shadows at the helm. One more chorus for the dust and for the air, for the lingering spirit of a love affair. We're almost at the finish, almost at the end, where the music and the darkness finally blend. The auditorium is breathing slow and long, listening to the ghost of one last song. One last key, let it be silver light into night, slowly. Let the piano play the ghost to sleep. Velvet ocean, dark and deep, the silver spell. The screen is white, the ghost has fled the frame. The flickering light no longer calls my name. I gather up my coat, I leave the dream behind, the silver stories fading in my mind. The house lights hum, a cold and hollow sound, as gravity pulls my feet back to the ground. The show is over, the actors are at rest, leaving a quiet hollow in my chest. And it's time to find the door, to find the night, to trade the shadow for the real street light. One last look at the rows of empty red before the morning finds us in our bed. The rain is waiting for me on the street, a different kind of rhythm for my feet. No projectionist, no lens, no painted sky, just the cold wind giving me its own goodbye. I'll keep the velvet secret in my heart, where the ending and the beginning start. Turn the key and let the darkness sleep in a silence that is beautiful and deep. The real street light, empty rows of red. Time to find the door. The real street light. Empty rows of red. Gravity pulls my feet back to the ground. The show is over, the actors are at rest, leaving a quiet hollow in my chest. And it's time to find the door, to find the night, to trade the shadow for the real street light. One last look at the rows of empty red before the morning finds us in our bed. The screen is white,